11 minutes before 7, breaking news this morning out of the Washington, D.C. area. Multiple injuries reported after an early morning explosion and fire at an apartment building in Silver Spring, Maryland. As many as 7 people are unaccounted for. So far, no word on what caused the blast. Firefighters say they could feel the explosion at a fire station 6 miles away.
A very good Thursday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we do start with some new developments we're following this morning in a story we've been reporting on all week. A Fargo mom who's accused a man of inappropriately touching her kids at Lindenwood Park says she is now being attacked on Facebook for trying to do the right thing.
Suzel Gale has been banned from the area parks by police. The prosecutor on the case says they're still deciding if they will press charges for sexual assault. Meanwhile, the mom who says her 2 kids were kissed and groped says she's being called a bad parent and delusional online.
We are being attacked for trying to do the right thing and come forward and protect not only our own kids, but other people's children. And now we are getting very nasty, threatening messages, and it has to stop.
Fargo police say, unfortunately, just about anyone can say just about whatever they want on social media. However, they do add that they hope that won't stop people from coming forward and reporting potential crimes.
A local women's shelter is warning people in the valley about the growing danger of sex trafficking. Charges were filed in Cass County against a man who forced an 18-year-old to have sex for money at the Vista Inn right off of I-94 in Fargo.
Officials say that sex work in Fargo is not slowing down, and the director of the YWCA says there are several factors that can fuel the demand, anything from strip clubs to pornography.
Of the women who have been helped by the YWCA, 50% have come from the Fargo area.
6:51 now. That means it's time to get a look at weather and traffic on the ones. We start with meteorologist Robert Hahn and finally talking about some calming conditions out there, Robert.
Yeah, calming conditions. Lots of cloud cover out there this morning, but starting to see a few breaks in those clouds here in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and we'll see more sunshine as the morning wears on and on into the afternoon. A mix of clouds and sunshine. And a warm afternoon getting on into the mid-80s. Some upper 60s right now, 69 degrees here in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And winds light. They'll be light throughout the day today. 60 in Devils Lake, 64 in Valley City, also 64 in Sisseton, Wahpeton, Crookston, Roseau. How about Fergus Falls and Wadena also coming in at 64 degrees. Winds light, and again, they'll remain light throughout the day today. Clouds on the decrease, and we'll continue to see decreasing clouds as we head through the rest of this morning and into this afternoon. And underneath those clouds, not a whole lot of precipitation left, just a little bit of shower activity up in Lake of the Woods County, and that will be gone here in about the next 45 minutes to an hour or so. Northern Plains, a good swath of showers and thunderstorms from Wisconsin into northern Iowa. Some flash flooding ongoing in parts of Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota. Some showers and some storms in the southern Rockies, and also some showers and storms along the central Gulf Coast. As we head through the day today, mostly quiet. There is a very small chance for a few isolated showers or maybe a weak thunderstorm in our far eastern counties later on this afternoon, but I think most of us will avoid that. Mostly dry across much of the region. The rest of us seeing a mix of clouds and sunshine. Overnight tonight, mostly clear. Perseid meteor shower peaks tonight. If you're up late tonight, especially between midnight and dawn, you could see upwards of 200 meteors per hour. Welcome, a nice sight out there. Tomorrow, some cooler air starts to filter in, and that will give us a bit of cloud cover across the northern valley. Along with that, a chance for a few sprinkles. As we head through the day today, mid-80s tomorrow, some upper 70s, more upper 70s Saturday, and then we warm it back up. Low 80s on Sunday, mid-80s next week with a chance for storms Tuesday and Wednesday. That's another look at your weather. Time now for another look at traffic with Al Ahmed. Good morning, Al.
Good morning to you, Robert. Things are really rolling out here this morning. And I should also tell you, we're just getting a little bit of a glimpse of the sun this morning. So just like Robert said, we are seeing the clearing skies, the clouds thinning out a bit. That's nice to see this morning. It's been so great. Lots of traffic out here this morning. Oh, holy smokes. Interstate 29 traffic northbound is really busy, and southbound is no slouch either. Westbound Interstate 94, I'm just pulling onto the interstate right now, and I-94 traffic is pretty darn busy as well. Travel speeds are up there this morning, particularly on I-29. Lots of 65, maybe a little bit faster than that traffic. Out here on Interstate 94, where I'm following somebody who's doing about 45. Just going to switch lanes here, but traffic otherwise it looks to be around that 55 to 60 mile an hour range. Quick reminder for you. We have that ramp is closed off Interstate 94, eastbound Interstate 94 onto 8th Street. You can't get off there. Eastbound on 94 onto 8th Street, you can't get off there. It's going to be like that for several months. Drive carefully today and have a good day. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:54 now in our election 2016 coverage this morning. Hillary Clinton is set to focus on the economy today in a speech just outside Detroit. It caps 2 weeks of travel pushing her plan to create jobs. On Monday, Donald Trump announced his own economic plan, also in the Detroit area, promising to cut taxes.
A Virginia man will undergo a psychiatric evaluation after climbing partway up Trump Tower in New York City using suction cups. Police say the man posted a video online saying he wanted a private audience with Donald Trump. The candidate was campaigning in Virginia at the time, the climber's home state. A measure to increase taxes on tobacco products in North Dakota will be on the November ballot.
Secretary of State Al Jaeger confirmed the ballot measure received enough signatures to make it to that statewide vote November 8th. The measure would increase the state's cigarette tax to $2.20 per pack. Taxes on other tobacco products would also go up if the measure is approved. Well, as we close in on the start of another school year, we're learning some new details about a teacher shortage in the state of Minnesota.
The State Department of Education says fewer teachers are graduating and getting licensed in the state. The majority of districts say licensing standards are too strict and pose too high of a barrier when looking to hire. In our area, Moorhead, West Fargo, and Fargo schools all have numerous openings.
The Minnesota DNR has now confirmed 5 new reports of zebra mussels in lakes across the state, including 2 in Otter Tail County. Infestation warning signs have now been posted at West Battle Lake and Otter Tail Lake.
Officials say it's a reminder to take precautions to avoid the spread of zebra mussels by making sure that you drain your boat when taking it out of the water and cleaning the boat before putting it in the water. New gear is coming out this weekend to show your school spirit.
Yeah, UND is set to release its brand new line of clothing and other items featuring the new Fighting Hawks logo. And we've been getting a sneak peek at some of those items this morning from the Valley Today's Christy Larson, who joins us live from the bookstore in Grand Forks. Hi, Christy.
With you guys. The reason why we wanted to come out here is to help amp up that launch party that's happening on Saturday at 9 a.m. I'm here with the store manager here, the bookstore manager, and Griffin. Let's just talk about why people should come out at 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Well, first of all, 9 a.m. It's kind of early, but we will have free coffee sponsored by Archives in the morning. So if you're worried about getting up too early, come on out. Archives will provide you with some coffee. And then there will also be free pucks for the first 500 customers. So come stand in line, enjoy some coffee. We'll have events going on throughout the day. We're going to be giving away a free kids bike that's decked out in the new Fighting Hawks logo. So come out for that. There'll be lots of prizes going out throughout the day. Lots of stuff for kids, bouncy houses, different events going on with the Juniors Champion Club being here. So we got lots of stuff going on. And also you can come and shop and check out the new merchandise and get yourself decked out for the sports season. We got football and volleyball and soccer starting here in the next month, so come get your gear on.
And I love, too, that it's everything from sweatshirts that have bedazzles on them to T-shirts with bedazzles on them, but of course, there's other items here, too, that don't have bedazzles on them. And again, guys, 9 a.m. is what time those doors are opening. As he mentioned, so many fun things for the kids, the whole family to come out and do. And at least you got that little peek, but there's going to be so much more out here for that big launch party of this brand new logo. And Lisa, if you found anything that you liked, let me know, because I think I already found something I liked this morning.
I bet you did. I see a couple of things. Yeah, I don't know if I could pick yet, though. And I want to see all of it, but I'll definitely be getting myself some hockey gear. I love that. Okay, thank you, Christy, reporting live from Grand Forks. Topping